Hi, welcome to A Positive Start, and I hope you're doing well today. It's been kind of a crazy day. We've had thunderstorms, and I'm very grateful for the rain. And they've kind of lasted a little longer than expected. Also, my niece, most importantly, is she's in the hospital. She's been kind of in and out over the last several days, and she's got a painful condition and a scary one. It's bacterial colitis, and so she's in the hospital again. She was let home for a day and then went in for a follow-up with her primary, and her primary was like, nope, you should be in the hospital still. So she's there, and I got to see her today, and she looked great. Your continued prayers, because I know in a past video I did mention when she had just gone into the hospital a couple days back, people prayed for her, and I greatly appreciate that. So your continued prayers for my niece, they're appreciated more than you know. Life throws us these curveballs, and if you already have kind of a busy schedule, or maybe you're feeling overwhelmed when somebody you love gets sick, for example, and they end up in the hospital, you still manage somehow to get over and see them if you can, if you are able, and turning to Jesus, and asking for his help with your time, with your strength, with your energy, with just keeping it together, really does help. And that's what the Jesus Calling reading for today by Sarah Young was about. It says, when you spend time with me, I restore your sense of direction. And it's funny because I felt like as I was walking into the hospital today, all I could think of was, well, first of all, my niece. But secondly, I was like, wow, the last time I was in here, I don't know if you can hear that thunder. I was thinking the last time I was in here was to see my dad, and my dad passed away 3 years ago. So you kind of have those memories. Anyway, the reading goes on to say, as you look to me for guidance, I enable you to do less but accomplish more. And I know that Jesus helped me today get over, see my niece. I picked my sister up. She works right around the corner. We rode together. We met my other sister and nephew over there, and these are my sister's 2 kids. So the nephew that was there at the hospital today is my niece's brother, the one who's in the hospital. They're my oldest niece and nephew. And, as God would have it, we were all there together. We all got to visit with my niece together. And family is so important. And I am just so grateful for that. I'm grateful to God for enabling us to all be there at the same time and still accomplish the other things that I need to do in my life. Take care of my fiance, take care of my dog, make sure that things here are done. And Jesus just helps keep everything happening and me grounded. And so if you have felt that overwhelming sense of how am I going to get it all done, just pray, take a breath, take a beat, give it to God. Ask Jesus to help you, and he will. He will. Your continued prayers, I know I said this already, but sometimes I can't remember what I already said, but your continued prayers for my niece are greatly appreciated. This reading from Sarah Young then goes on to say, it goes on with Luke 12:22 through 26. Then Jesus said to his disciples, therefore I tell you, do not worry about your life, what you will eat, or about your body, what you will wear. For life is more than food, and the body more than clothes. Consider the ravens. They do not sow or reap. They have no storeroom or barn. Yet God feeds them. And how much more valuable you are than birds. Who of you by worrying can add a single hour to your life? Since you cannot do this very little thing, why do you worry about the rest? Luke 12:22 through 26. Amen. In Jesus' holy name. Amen. We can worry and worry. I'm the queen of worry sometimes. And it doesn't do us any good. And I know we are wired that way. We are wired to worry. But the opposite of worry is faith. And when you can work on, and it takes work, but replacing your worry with faith, And I think it's a natural thing that no matter how strong your faith is, worry kind of creeps in there. But faith overpowers that worry. Give it over to God. So whenever you feel yourself worry, I know I do this, I immediately turn to God and ask for help. I turn to Jesus. I ask for help. Please take my worry from me. Please help increase my faith. So if any of you are just feeling overwhelmed, maybe you've got a loved one in the hospital like I do. Maybe you've got somebody at home that you love very much that you're caring for. They're not doing as well as they used to. I totally get that. And I also get how your faith will carry you. It will definitely carry you. So thanks for being here with me today. I hope this video reached whoever needed to hear what I had to say in this verse, this beautiful verse by Luke. And I wish for you a day filled with God's blessings, love, light, hope, peace, joy, good health, and so much more. And if you found this video, just made you feel uplifted, please consider hitting that like and subscribe. Leave a comment if you want and help this channel to grow. And I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye-bye.